inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down here. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is
He's in the clear. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
Dropping back, it's Kennedy. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Direct snap to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
The Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Ball handed off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Hokies will bring their punt team on the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Receiver makes the grab. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he flew that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kansas State. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Virginia Tech, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Hokies will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. He's got room to run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Kansas State.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that boy. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And here's the return now from midfield. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Kennedy. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Breaks an open space. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught. Completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be the first down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He keeps it on the design run. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
And the Hokies will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wildcats will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Wants to throw it. Looking right. This one caught. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. The short hands. It's Adams. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that short completion.
Here we go, here we go.
There's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Can he get there on the ground? Breaks into open space. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Pass caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Now play number 9 on this drive. And he's back to throw again on second down. Caught over the middle. It's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they come roaring back now. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Gives it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. Past the 30. Picks it up himself and still going. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. It's not enough for the first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And tackled after a small pickup there. The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Gets loose. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Kansas State.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, Virginia Tech, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over first and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And you're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They open the fourth by going to the air. And he finds the running back in the flat. The defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with...
And looking for a big play here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal, handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Hokies! The comeback is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. This is a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? He gets loose. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Kennedy. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock
has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
35, Virginia Tech, 21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. But he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Look out. Whole different game now.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. They love to build a drive and show some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room, but you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pass. It's Kennedy. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Hokies hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Defense is coming after him. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for two and try to tie this game up here late.
So it's going to come down to this, a two-point conversion to tie the score and try to force overtime. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this two-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. chewing clock with the running game. He shreds the tackle.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The shotgun running play call. Tackle, but first down. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked the part today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They're going to run it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And there's the handoff. Breaks free. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.